So I just wanted to tell you a little bit about my story with meditation. Back in 2010, kind of the middle of 2010, I was coaching for a living, so doing one-to-one leadership coaching, working with owners of small to medium-sized businesses. And I had this feeling that if I could better access my intuition and really pick up what was going on for people underneath what was being said and have the courage to put that back into the conversation, it would really help my coaching, but also help my coachees to move forward and to progress. And I had something telling me that meditation was going to help me with that. So meditation was going to better help me access my intuition. So an intuition telling me. Anyway, I wasn't recognising it as intuition at the time. So I started to explore meditation and have a look around to find out where I could learn more about meditation. And I probably explored it a little bit back in 2002 when I'd been travelling in Asia. And explored Buddhism a little bit and probably read a couple of books. But I didn't really know much about meditation, what it was, how to do it. So I found a Buddhist meditation centre in Keighley in Yorkshire and went along for the day with my mum. And we had a really lovely day, met lots of lovely people, had lovely lunch. And when it came time to meditate, so during the day we'd have these, talks and then followed by a meditation piece. And so whoever was leading the session would say, so we'll meditate for 20 minutes. And he'd say, close your eyes and I'll ring the bell when it's time to come out. So I sat there thinking, okay, so we're going to meditate. And maybe I was waiting for him to guide us in or something, I don't know. But what he did was just leave space for 20 minutes. So I sat there with my eyes closed going, okay, meditate, right, meditate. I don't know what it is to meditate. I don't know how to meditate. Well, it's about clearing your thoughts, so clear your thoughts. So I'd sit there going, clear my thoughts, okay. And then, invariably, moments later, there'd be a thought. Clear your thoughts, yeah, okay, so clear your thoughts, so I'd sit there. Wonder what's for lunch. Clear your thoughts, you're supposed to be meditating. And then I'd be going, wonder if everyone else is still here. So peeping to see if everyone else was still there because it was so quiet. So this went on throughout the day, and as I say, it was a lovely day, met lovely people, had lovely lunch, but at the end of the day when I left I still didn't know what meditation was. So that week I went into work and I was putting something into my colleague's diary, and I noticed as I put something in that it said on the Saturday, Dent Meditation Centre. So I asked her about it and she said she was interested in learning to meditate and she was going to Dent Meditation Centre on the Saturday to learn. So I told them about my experience at the Buddhist Meditation Centre and said, I need to know some theory, I need to understand how to meditate, what it is, what you do. And she said, well, I'll go and I'll let you know how it is. So she came back and she said, yeah, I think you'll get what you need from it. I think it will give you that kind of theory and that understanding of what it is. So not long after, I took myself to Dent Meditation Centre and learnt meditation with a lady called Eliza Harrison. And Eliza's been meditating since the 70s, started off with transcendental meditation, but has had lots of different teachers over the years. And the practice she taught me, the effortless meditation practice, which is a practice I now teach, is what she's evolved over the years, many years of her own practice and teaching hundreds of people. And it's what she's found works in terms of the teaching. So I learnt with Eliza on that first day, and I remember one thing she said that really stuck with me was, I meditate to free myself from fear. And when she said that, I sat there and thought, wow, that sounds cool. And at the time, I didn't think I was that fearful. I didn't think fear held me back. I thought I did the things that I wanted to do in life. But looking back now, I realise there was a lot of unconscious fear that I had that I didn't realise was driving my thoughts and my behaviours, my actions, and holding me back. So even things like running courses, facilitating sessions for groups. I never wanted to do that back then because I was scared of working with groups, and now it's what I do. It's how I earn my money. I run my meditation courses, and I also facilitate events for other people. So there was a lot of fear holding me back, but there was obviously something in that I recognised when she said I meditate to free myself from fear, because it really stuck with me. So I did the 1-day course. I learnt to meditate. I learnt the effortless meditation practice, and then I probably went away and meditated regularly for a month or so. Maybe I did it every day for a month or so. And I have to say, I wasn't really noticing that many benefits. But maybe I wasn't stopping to notice. Maybe I wasn't reflecting on what was different. And then something changed, probably the routine changed. Maybe I went away or something was different and I stopped doing it. So maybe it drifted off a little bit, and then I got to a point where I wasn't doing it at all. And then I just noticed that everything felt difficult. So relationships felt difficult, work felt hard work. I didn't want to get up and go to work, which isn't like me. Conversations were spiky and hard work. And something just came to me. I was kind of sat with that question of, why is everything so difficult at the moment? And then I thought, oh, it doesn't feel effortless. I've stopped meditating. I wonder if that's got anything to do with it. And sure enough, I started meditating again, and things freed up again, and things started to flow again, and they weren't so difficult. So since that time, I've meditated on and off over the years. Probably in the last 4 years, I would say, my practice has been pretty regular. Not every day, but I would say most days I meditate. And I've seen loads of benefits from the practice, so lots of different things. I would say the benefits are physical, mental, emotional and spiritual. So benefits, I've already mentioned the fear. I feel like I've got a lot less fear. So in those 7 years I've been meditating, I've moved from Lancashire to Yorkshire with the young children. My husband changed his job. We reduced our income by about half. We lived in a caravan with 2 small children. I went part-time with work. And then I let go of regular income, set up my own business. Then my husband did that too. So we've kind of and then we moved into a bus, and we've been travelling around the country for 18 months. And homeschooled the kids. So we've made lots and lots of different changes over that time. And I think most of those would have felt too big without the meditation. So that being free from fear, I think freer from fear, let's say, feels really true for me, because in the past I would have struggled not to have a regular income, and I would have struggled to live with the uncertainty of living on a bus and not knowing what's coming next, where we're going to stay that night quite often. So that's been a massive thing for me. But then more day-to-day benefits, just like able to concentrate, not getting so stressed about things, feeling calmer, not getting so drawn into the drama of problems and issues. All sorts of different benefits, really. So I did that first day course, and then I think I went back and did a bit of a refresher. And then over the years, I did several day courses with Eliza, and to learn different practices. But this effortless practice has been my main practice over all that time. So it is the one that I attribute the benefits that I've had too. So I did a few different courses, and then when would it be? 2013. Yeah, February 2013, I found myself on teacher training with Eliza. So at the time, we were living in Yorkshire. I was setting up a business, and I was thinking I would run leadership retreats. And I thought that meditation would be a good part of the leadership retreats. But I was thinking, we might do a leadership retreat over a weekend. We might do an hour focused around meditation. So it wasn't a big part of the retreat. However, the opportunity to spend a week in Dent with a group of people that I'd got to know over the years, exploring meditation, meditating, staying in a cottage on my own. Remember, I was living in a caravan with my husband and 2 small children, so it was kind of an escape for a week that I could put down to personal development and pay for through my business. And it was really attractive. So I booked on, but like I say, only thinking it would be part of something that I was about to offer. So I did the course, and during the time I was there was a presentation by someone on about probably the 3rd day, and I sat there and it just absolutely landed with me. Oh, I'm here because this is what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to run day courses. I'm supposed to teach people. And it totally wasn't what I went for, but it was what I left with. So soon after I did the teacher training, I set up my first course and I taught first few people to meditate, and then I've run lots of courses since then. Over the last 3 years I've probably taught nearly 300 people the practice of effortless meditation, and I love it. I love the benefits that people tell me they get from the practice. So as I've said, physical, mental, spiritual and emotional.